This little green corner of my house brings me so much joy. Like, look at it all. Look at all this beautiful greenery. It just makes my little old house feel alive. I definitely need to be doing some repotting or rebottling, as it were. Some of them rebottling, some of them repotting. So back here I've got some little indoor plants from Bunnings that have been in water since I bought them so that they get used to it. They have either survived or not. I hope that the odds were ever in their favour. But this weekend, one of my jobs will be repotting these little babies, seeing if they can be separated into multiple plants yet, or if they need to be given a chance to grow a little bit further before I separate them. I've also got this beautiful tub here of plants from Bunnings, which I need to do the same thing with. So some syngoniums, some pothos, and a few other bits and pieces. Oh, and some, I think it's a prayer plant, this one. I don't think I have any of these yet, so I'm quite looking forward to seeing how they go. Now, the most exciting part of this little corner is, however, some of these little jars, because 3 weeks ago, I was over at my friend's house for her son's 5th birthday. I was invited personally by the birthday boy because I am his favourite kindergarten teacher. So that was nice. Hello, Nancy, darling. I do need to feed the girls, so that's what I'll be doing after this video. But I went over there and realised that Elin had a selection of Monstera, couple different ones in pots, and inside she had some devil's ivy, some pothos. Couldn't remember that word the other day, whether it was pathos or pothos. Pothos is devil's ivy. Is pothos also the name of the one of the Three Musketeers? I don't know. I'm not sure. Sorry, brain went off on a tangent. I'm going to have to watch the original Three Musketeers again with God, I can't remember any of the actors. It's probably like 30 years old now. Probably 20. I don't remember. Sorry, plants. So I asked for some cuttings and I popped them into some jars, just some glass jars, some decorative glass jars that I had. And I gave them a little bit of the We the Wild Grow liquid, so the plant food and tonic for fast growth. Sorry for the brain fog. It is a Friday, and it's after 6 p.m. Is it after 7 p.m? Oh, watch. It's almost after 7 p.m. It's definitely after 6 p.m. though. So a little bit of the squirt of the grow in there, and obviously I don't try and do it out of that giant bottle because then everything would just smell like worm liquid, whatever. I've got this little bottle here that I fill up and just do a little squirt out of that, and then popped in a pellet or two of the support pellets, which are slow release fertilizer, strong roots and healthy stress resistant plants. Thanks, We the Wild. Always good to buy their bulk stuff when it is on special, but I use it on all my plants and so far so good. Touch wood. That was not my head, that was actually the wood here of the shelf. But I thought it would be really cool to look at the cuttings and see what I had and what came out of them. So this one here in this little jug, this was already growing in there. Obviously you can see that from the network of roots down there. But I did pop in a leaf of the pothos because the rooting hormone that the pothos gives off while it's growing from a cutting actually helps stimulate the growth of other plants. But look at this little baby. Hang on, I got to figure out where is the sweet spot for focus on my little tiny black pot. Oh, there we go. Sorry everyone, that was terrible. Should know how this phone works. That was just my phone camera. But look at that. So it's only been 3 weeks. We've got a root. So this baby is going to be right to pop into its own bottle, ready to go. But in the meantime, I'll just pop him back in here. I do manhandle them a little bit so that they're a little bit hardier. This one over here, I'm actually not sure what this one is. I wonder if it's a type of prayer plant because it's kind of similar. Or maybe it's a type of syngonian. No, it's not a type of syngonian. It doesn't have syngonianish leaves. I'm not sure, but it was from a shop in soil, and then I made it into a water plant. The internet said that I could. But just to double check, because you can see that the roots are still there from when it was in soil, but you can also see all those white roots. They are healthy new roots since I added the little cutting of pothos. And if we have a look at our pothos cutting, look at this one. 2 rootlets. 3. Oh, wow. Good job, little plantsy. Well done. So we've got, this one's definitely doing well and has definitely helped this other plant out as well. I'll find out what it is. Maybe I'll remember to let you know. Okay, so this one is just pure cuttings. So cuttings from Elan's Monstera and from her Devil's Ivy, her pothos. So let's see what we've got. I haven't pulled any of these ones out yet, so I'm a little bit nervous. I hope they're okay. I'm just got to figure out what went in first, maybe. And might be easiest to get out. Okay, so this is one of the bits of pothos. And we have ourselves a little rootlet. Oh, and another one coming through as well. So that one's going to go soon. I'll leave him a little bit longer in there. Let's try this pothos cutting. Oh, this is terrible. Sorry, I should have got a tripod. I forget that my hands shake when I'm not using them both. Oh, sorry. Oh! It doesn't matter. Sorry. I'm like, sorry, but it doesn't matter. Look, we got 2 roots. Beautiful. And that little bit of pothos. Okay. All right. That's successfully in there. Go back in. Oh, nerves, hey? All right, let's see how this baby's gone. This is another piece of pothos. Another one that's got 2 little rootlets coming off it. 3! Wow. This is obviously a nice and healthy pothos. I'm going to have to get some more of that, I think. So this was all of these pothos leaves were just off one trailing bit. So like, pretty much like this bit here, just a bit longer. And I just cut them in between each of the nodes. So cut here, and the equivalent of here, and here, and here, and here. Left most of them with a leaf on them. It's easier for them to hold on with something on top. So these ones all had different leaves, but just cut them at each of the nodes. And magic. So then let's check out this Monstera cutting. So the Monstera don't root as quickly on their own, but hopefully, because it's been in with the pothos. Oh, sorry, little cutting. Didn't mean to. Sorry, pothos. Put you back in there. Let's have a look at this baby. Okay, Monstera. Monstera's got itself a root, and it's got another one coming out here too. So it's got 2 little roots. Well done, Mr. Monstera. I mean, it is easy to tell, like, when you look at them, whether they're still viable or not, based on the fact that they haven't gone yellow and died. So a couple of them did that, mostly because I didn't actually check on them. Sorry, oops, there's an aloe vera which has escaped from its pot somehow. How did you escape from your pot? Oh, did the other one just kick you out? Okay. Maybe we'll just put you in here for now. So that you've got a bit of moisture. We'll sort you out later. Sorry, I didn't even show you. So I think it'll come out of that one. I've put it in there for now. They're going to go outside. They're hardy enough to go outside, I think, based upon their other friends. And then, see this one here. Look at this one here. Look at it. This one's growing a new leaf since I popped it in there. Look at that beautiful curled leaf. Oh, look at you grow. Look at you glow. This is how I talk to my plants all the time when they're growing. I don't know if it's science-based, but, you know, people say that talking to your plants is a good thing. I don't know if it's good for the plants or the people. I don't know. But if I just have a look down here in the bottle, look at all those roots we can see. So let's just pull the whole chunk out because there's quite a few in there. And I'm just going to swap over to my left hand with the phone. Let me see if I can get them all out with my right hand. Do I have the dexterity for that? I'm not sure. Oh, I've got one out. I've got one out. Got one out. One out. Okay. Oh, look at you, Mr. Pothos. Look at you. One root, one coming through. Good baby. Well done. I'm just going to pop you here for now. I'll put you back in a minute. Oh, I was a bit worried when I saw this yellow leaf in here, but that yellow leaf is part of a larger cutting. So it's just obviously the plant has decided that that bit can go. It doesn't want to keep growing that leaf. So if I come through here, no, this way, I think the monstera bit in here is a little bit lush. So it's just sort of taken up a bit of space. But look at this beautiful pothos. Two beautiful rootlets there. Looking fab. You can hang here too for now. Yep, you're fine. And then, is this all? Oh no, I've got two monstera cuttings in here. So let's pull out one. This is the one that's been growing. This is the one. Oh, so as I've pulled it out, the cutting has just shed that leaf. So it's just like, nope, didn't want that yellow, didn't want that leaf. I did want this beautiful new baby leaf. Look at it. Needs a background. Look at that beautiful new baby leaf. So good. And look at all these roots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoa, this one's done really well. And let's have a look at that last cutting in this one. This one's done fabulous. I don't know if it's because it's less water, so the nutrients are a bit more concentrated. Not sure. Again, as I said, I can keep things alive in water, but I don't know how away. Oh my God. Look at this piece of monstera, this cutting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 roots. Whoa. And look at this bit just here. Look at that. Moving out. There is a little leaf coming through that little rolled part here. That's a leaf. Brand new baby leaf. So good, guys. Well done. All right. So I think that's almost all. Oh, I've got a couple of cuttings that have spread throughout the house in with plants that needed a little bit more love. So I popped the rooting pothos in with them just to give them a bit of a bump up, make them feel a little bit better about themselves. I'm so stoked with that last one. That is absolutely amazing. But yeah, so 3 weeks later, growing beautifully. And it's given me from those 2 little cuttings a bunch of plants that I can then pop in water and sell at the next market maybe. Beautiful. Love the babies. So many roots. So happy. Happy little gardener here. Hope that you guys are just as happy as I am. Gorgeous. Love ya. Bye.